All right, y'all ready?
Ready.
The Atlanta Falcons select Jalon Walker, James Pearce Jr., defensive end, Tennessee.
I'm bringing that energy. I'm bringing that plug and play.
Just be able to dominate in my way, in the scheme of the defense.
These are two players that I think fundamentally what they want to do is disrupt the
hunt the quarterback, the two young guys out of the SEC that are coming in. But those draft picks actually have to produce pass rush, takeaways.
This is where the guys have to show up for you. Meaning a first-round pick, James Pearce, a first-round pick, Jalon Walker.
I actually want to start back in training camp because I feel like with rookies, that's kind of where it all starts to get real for you guys of I made it to the league and now I'm kind of back to the bottom again and I'm trying to figure out how this league works. So when you got here for training camp, I'll start with you, James. Where was your head at coming into the league?
I wouldn't say like all over the place, but it was me for sure trying to find my ground and how I can help this team, especially like I always said, like they put a lot into getting me here, you know what I'm saying? So I always just want to see where I was going to fit in and how I was going to be able to spare my role quick as possible.
You know, just trying to get acclimated with the team. You know, this is a brand new team, a lot of new faces, and, you know, just build relationships with people within the building, the coaching staff, and, you know, of course, on the team. And once I did that, I know that the relationships I built will make sure my comfortability level around the building will be great.
The first sacks, both for you guys, came in week 2 against the Vikings. What does it feel like to finally get the first and kind of get that off of your back?
It felt great. It felt great getting the first one.
McCarthy wants to throw. Looking, and he's sacked! The big man, 2-7, is in the house!
I split it with Doris, like you said. I wasn't supposed to, but I did, and then I just got another one this past week. It was all by myself, you know what I'm saying? So it just feels good. Just take a relief of pressure. Like, just something I've been doing my whole life. Like, it's still letting know that it can be done. Just been chasing it ever since.
Play fake McCarthy, looking to throw. Walker got him! Jalon Walker!
I have high expectations for myself, so when I got the sack, it was a sigh of relief, but, like, it was a realization, like, you got to keep going. There's a lot more left out there, and of course, you know, with this point of the season and a lot more season left, you know, I can't wait to, you know, fulfill that dream of mine. So.
And then we can't really recap this season for you guys without talking about week 9 and week 10. So let's kind of sit there. Week 9, you had the sack fumble, you had the fumble recovery.
May in trouble, ball is fumbled. It's scooped up, James Pearce trying to get to the end zone.
Yeah, it was just me doing my job, honestly, you know, with the stunt we had up front and me executing it well. I didn't realize where the ball went, so I thought he threw the ball at first, and then of course I look up and then I see JP running down the field with it. So, you know, complimentary football is what it is, and of course having him on the other side of the edge, they can't slide to both of us. Week
10 though, I mean, in Germany, roles reversed.
Here's the pressure, Jones goes down, fumbles! And this time it's recovered by Jalon Walker. The two rookies combine for a huge takeaway. Yeah.
I feel like it's great. That's the pressure me and Jalon put on each other like every day. Work, practice, game time. Like we put that pressure on each other. Like we gotta get home. It's on us. And just when you're on the field, the other side, I don't know about for him, but I look over there and see 11 over there. I get off the ball faster. You know what I'm saying? I just play harder. That guy keep me going. So I appreciate that.
Obviously, you were mic'd up for that game, and I just have to ask you, your voice changes.
Yeah.
Like drastically.
Yeah.
Ain't got no choice. Ooh! We gotta come out here fast, baby. Let's go. Wake up. Come on. Let's go. Run. Go get it.
That's Batman for sure. My voice has been like that on game day. It's only on like that on game day for like since high school. Like it's just the mindset, the mentality that you gotta have to go out there.
Let's kind of have a little bit of fun here really fast. You guys both went to SEC schools, right? Georgia, Tennessee, Neyland Stadium, Sanford Stadium. What are the differences between the NFL and college football?
It's probably like more pageantry in college a little bit, just a little bit. Or probably like the tailgate more. Of course, I'm never a part of the tailgates and stuff like that, but just like pulling up to the stadium and stuff like that. But our fan base in Atlanta is crazy too as well. Like they pull up, show love. We hear them when we're doing our thing.
There are songs that both of your universities have, obviously Rocky Top, and then Georgia Calls the Dogs as well. And there is controversy amongst the fans of what happens in these songs, right? James, I'm gonna start with you actually. In Rocky Top, do you woo or do you not woo?
Maybe we hit the woo. I think so. I don't know, but I think so. Good. Oh, yeah, I think so. She's trying to get me to sing it.
Go ahead, you can sing it.
Yeah, but yeah, I think at the woo in there somewhere probably. I think so.
All right.
Time.
Oh, he's singing it now.
See,
he's singing Rocky
It's the
Top.
woo. It's the woo.
That's
for
like a
sure. I
Cardinal
love that
sing.
song.
Nah, he hear it.
No, I love that song.
What, Rocky Top?
We like the week of practice. We listen to it nonstop.
He's been crazy.
Okay, and then for calling the dogs, is it what's that coming down the track, or is it who's that coming down
It's
the track?
who's that coming down the track.
Who's that coming down the
I've
track?
heard both.
Okay.
I'm not opposing either. But for me, it's who's that coming down the track.
All right, I think we like put the controversy to bed. Woo and who's.
I don't know. You got to fact check that, though. You know what I'm saying?
I think most people do woo. I think.
I woo.
He's crazy.
Over halfway through the season now. Kind of looking not towards the finish line. I know you're trying to go 1-0 each week, but as you look towards the second half of this season, what are the goals of this defense moving forward?
You know, just to keep our explosive mindset. You know, being aggressive in the every part of the game, the run game, the pass game, being able to do those things. You know, and for our job, you know, just go over to rush the passer. But if, of course, the main part is to stop the run. So just honing in our details, honing those keys of, you know, being 1-0 each week. And of course, you know, stopping the run first. Didn't have an opportunity to rush the passer, and then that rushing the passer creates havoc for the back end in the secondary, of course, and you know, just being a full collective defense.